What is up, guys? Me and Jericho are back here in the garage to pretty much finish off this motor here. Look at that. You can see we did decide to go with a wrinkle red, and it came out fantastic. This, believe it or not, was the donkey valve cover. So we chose to go with this valve cover instead of the Honda Accord or whatever other K24, just because of the uniqueness of this valve cover. I like the way it looks. It's different. We had no idea what it was too. We looked everywhere. You see it has a slightly different design than the standard K series valve covers. You see how we have like a straight cut right here, and then obviously it goes all the way across right here. And then this piece, it looks like it's welded on as well, the breather. And you see our donkey was actually a pressure fitting. And also see we have that nice little curve right there, and we have another curve right here. So I just thought it looked pretty unique. We did manage to remove this guy, and it's actually stuck in there with the paint now. So we did manage to remove that, and we will be transferring the little bushing for the dipstick out of that one into this one. And what do you guys think? So I know, I mean, for the most part, everybody seemed to have said, go red, go wrinkle red. We got some crazy requests, like chrome. People still chrome stuff? Do people still chrome stuff?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. Like chrome or so. But, you know, we had a whole can of the VHT wrinkle red, and we just decided to go with that. So kind of gives it that JDM look. So check out the video that we made of us actually how we were able to get such a nice result. Check that video out. Okay. Now on today's agenda, we are eliminating the factory K24 balance shaft oil pump and going with an RSX Type S style right there. So we do have the chain, so now, you know, we can actually set the timing on it, replace that. Hopefully we don't have to tap the little hole right here. Hopefully it's already threaded. That would be nice. And then flip it upright and start putting it back together, man. You excited? All right. So, ooh, that's gross.
This is what happens.
Oh yeah, that's what happens if you just non-prep surface.
Yeah, nasty.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's pretty gross. So it doesn't activate properly. So, but look at that valve cover. It looks brand new. I mean, especially in camera. I mean, in person, it looks really nice. Look at that. Let's see the texture on it. It's really good. Awesome. Cool. So, are we ready to work on this girl, guy, whatever it is?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead. It's a guy? Okay.
Donkey.
It's a donkey. That's it. All right. Go ahead. And, you know, I did fully gloss it. So that's fully cured now, and it's like glass. It looks almost fake. I went ahead and cleaned the surface before anybody said anything. I did clean the surface for our thermostat water pump housing. So let's go ahead and start tearing this guy down and see what we're looking at. All right, I got all the bolts removed off of our stock K24 oil pump. Now the moment of truth is to see if we're going to need to tap the block or if it's already threaded for us. We'll go ahead and do the honors. I'm nervous. I'm going to take it off like this. The chain's still attached, so gotta kinda
it's dirty.
Oh man,
No.
we don't know yet. We have to remove this guy right here. So let's see how we can remove that. Hopefully we have to remove that, and then we'll see if it's threaded. So maybe a little pick in that little hole. It's like a oil restrictor.
If not, they said to put a screw and then pull it. Like.
Oh yeah.
And then pull it.
Yeah, we can do that. Well, let's look for that screw. I think I have some over there. Right. Okay. So So we can get the little sheet metal screw right here. See if we can start driving it in. Okay. Well, it's spinning. Spinning at least. See if it, oh!
Got it. Okay.
All right, get some needle nose or something. Has like a little O-ring on it. Looks or
What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk.
cool. Look at that. All right, I haven't looked down the hole yet. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Where'd it go? Oh, I can't. I don't think it's threaded.
Bugger.
Dang. Well, that sucks. All right. Well, let's bust the old tap kit out. Okay, I flipped the motor upright just so I can reduce any type of shavings that might get caught in there when I'm threading this. I am using an M8 by 1.25 thread. That way I don't have to drill the hole any larger. That's already the good size for it. So let's get the little tool on here. All right, so the tapping was successful. You can see this threaded now. I did already test fit the bolt we're going to be using, which is this Allen head, and it does clear the new windows tray and everything. They actually look like they made a little cutout for it, like it was meant to be there. So I'll slap that on there real quick. See that? And oh, put it back. And I know what everybody is thinking right now as they laid their eyes on this windows tray. Let me answer the question you have right now. Yes, it is used. Yes, it is used. Why is it used, Jericho?
Because the motor's used.
The motor's used, right. So what?
What?
I mean, before anybody, obviously, well, I mean, let your hate flow. I mean, that's what we're all about, right? Mm-hmm. Say, not only were we able to get our RSX pump upgrade with the chain and everything. We did get a brand new chain, though, and we did get a new tensioner and the guide. Mm-hmm. Okay, just the oil pump and the windage tray is used. Not sure how many miles was on this car when we got it, but we did pay about $150 for everything, which is cool. The way we figured was, get a little extra power, a little bit on a budget. The engine is used, and I saw no differences if somebody were to go to pull a K20 out of a junkyard and drop that in their Civic or whatever, which people do all the time. And the pump inside there is used, right? So, but I wouldn't recommend this, obviously, if we're building the motor, up, new pistons, new everything. Obviously, no, we definitely want new, but for the meantime, this will work.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put some Honda Bond around this and go ahead and tighten it up inside the hole. All right, Honda Bond. Jericho's going to go ahead and apply that to the threading. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
I'm so shy. I'm very shy.
A little bit more than that, man. Just for real. Come on, we're blocking, oil, that's oil pressure right there.
It doesn't want to come out. Don't want to play with me.
All right, cool. All right.
Oh.
There you go. There should be more than enough.
Almost got confused. There you go. All around the walls.
I don't think we have to do anything about these, right? Nah. so.
Got some leftover. Why not use it?
Yeah, there we go. How's that tighten up? Pretty good?
Oh, nice and tight.
Guten tight.
Good and tight.
All right. Very cool. All right. So now our cool. Now that I was real worried about this. I'm like, we did that pretty quick though.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Cool. Look at that. Factory. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we got to put. Well, I'm gonna look it up. I don't think we need to put anything in these holes though. But I'll look that up just in case. We'll look down, see how it goes. But the next task is to fit this guy onto there. And for those of you who do not know, the front bearing cap doesn't allow it to sit down. So Jericho already kind of mapped out all the area we need to grind out right there to get this thing to sit down. So it's just pretty much just casting. It has no real function, at least for ours. So it's not like anything runs through it, so it should be okay. Cool, man. That was a good $150.
Yep.
A good 100. So after we get this to sit down, then we can already put the chain on, or the windage tray, and this, and our RSX oil pump upgrade is complete.
Yes.
Cool. Let me go figure out what we're gonna use to grind this out. All right, guys. So Jericho managed to grind down that that aluminum right there, the oil pump, and it fits perfect. Now without any touching. Nice. See that? Cool. So what we're gonna do now is bolt down the windage tray before we do that, and then change our sprocket right here, and put the chain on and bolt that guy down, and then we can flip her on over and do the timing chain. That perfect little cutout for it. Look at that. Dang.
Ah, fit perfect.
Like it was meant to be. Very good. Don't hold the other one so you don't drop them down the holes.
What hole?
Alright, so we can go ahead and replace the timing sprocket right here, or the crank sprocket. Our kit did come with a brand new one.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, is a key built into it on that one?
There's no key.
Oh.
You know what it is?
Should be right here.
It's a groove.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay. A little, like a dowel.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Alright, and then we got our new timing chain set for it, for the pump. Right here.
Was it on the bigger one?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
No, it's not timed.
The struggle.
It's definitely real.
I don't think it's the right one.
You think so? You don't think so? Better be. Alright guys, well, we got some bad news. So don't. I mean, I'm crying too. It's just luckily I'm on this side of the camera. You can't see my tears flowing. But we were sent the wrong oil pump chain set. So nah, don't bolt it down because we need a. You're just gonna thread them in there. Yeah, they're over there in that little baggie. But yeah, they sent us the wrong one. So we're gonna see if we can just hunt one down locally and continue the build on that. I'm always something, man. Always something. I'm so into it too. But okay, so I'm gonna end this portion of the video here, and then we'll be picking it up again soon. Yeah, I don't want to post a failure video. So, all right, we'll be back with you when we got that chain. All right, and we are back. Look at that. We got the correct parts. These are actually Honda parts that we purchased from Amazon, and it was way cheaper than the dealer and way cheaper than anywhere else, believe it or not. And they are original Honda parts, and I will show you the bag just to prove it to you. See, that's the correct part number for the Type S oil pump chain, and this is the correct. Well, I kind of tore up the part number, but like you see, it's a Honda bag, and that's for the correct chain guide right here. And the tensioner is actually they're the same. The K24 and the K20 actually share the same chain tensioner. So what we're looking up right now, it's just loosely on here right now. We still need to kind of torque these bolts. We need to look up the torque spec for that. Torque those down, tighten up these, torque the chain guide bolts down, and rip the pin. Hopefully it doesn't explode. So now I'm very excited. Are you excited?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. And then Jericho's got the engine bay almost done. So cool. So what we plan to finally finish up tonight is the whole engine. Yep. So get that going. I want to probably weld on the bung for the return line. I'm sorry, the oil return to the oil pan. Get that going so we can just seal everything up. And so, and our valve cover. We're still we're actually still indecisive on which color we're gonna go with. We did do a video of us wrinkle coating it when we put it up on our engine. I don't know why. I mean, I've always loved wrinkle coated valve covers, but for whatever reason, I'm thinking it's probably because our block is so glossy. It kind of like didn't go with it too much with the wrinkle coating. I'm sure if we left it all aluminum, it would look awesome. But it just, I mean, we tried it and it didn't look that great. Then we tried to black it out, and it looked even worse. So what we're gonna actually try now is an anodized red look. And well, the pictures online, they look really nice. Let's see if we can replicate that. So right behind Jericho over there, we're stripping the paint again off of it. So, but all right, cool. So let's go ahead and look up the torque specs for this and get that all. All right, so now we got all the chains back together. The timing, sorry we didn't show it on the video. We just really wanted to get it done, and it did require 2 sets of hands to get it going. So as you can see,
what the hell is that?
Oh, that's a thumbtack.
Why would they do that?
No, wait.
Oh.
Anyway, see, we got the oil pump tensioned already. The chain, we got, like I said, we have everything in time. Cam Sprockets right now, it is at top dead center. You can see the 2 lines are lining up right here. And you can see our darkened links are in between the little dimples right there and right there as well. And also right here, there's another, oh, it's really dark. Can't focus there. You see there's another dark link right there, and there was a dimple right in the center right there. So everything is all torqued accordingly per Honda specs. So now we are able to really, I don't know why they just put a simple thumbtack there to hold the tensioner. So
what does it do?
Just pull it. Nothing.
Nothing.
No, it does. As we it obviously put tension on it for sure. Cool. A lot of tension on the chain. So cool. So now what we're gonna do is rotate it over, about a dozen times, just to make sure that we're not getting caught up on anything, and make sure that we're not making any contact from valve to piston. And yeah, I'll be satisfied. But you know, as far as this looks, we're right on time. So that's a 19. It's a 19. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and check that, and yeah, we're gonna continue on. We're gonna put the timing cover on. Actually, we're gonna put the top guide on right here, and then go ahead and finish torquing these caps, the final cam caps, and yeah, then we can move on to cleaning up the surface right here, so we can put our timing cover on. And dang, dude, let's do it.
It's done.
What am I talking? Let's do it. All right, guys, there we have it. We have our timing cover installed. We did manage to find all the bolts for it, and we also added these 3 right here. Originally, this used to be a engine mount, but obviously for the front wheel drive, so obviously we're not going to be using that, so we just put some nice flushed out bolts to make it look a little bit nicer, and that way there's no holes in there. What else have we got? I already mounted our MazWorks flange just to kind of see how that was going to go, and everything's all sealed up. We got the water pump housing on. Everything is all torqued down. Jericho's removing the studs out of the back, the old EGR housing, because the studs actually stick out too far for our crossover pipe, or whatever. What do we call it? It's our water housing, the back water housing that we're going to be using for the radiator hose. Actually sticks out beyond this point, so we will not be able to use that, which is cool because it'll be a little bit more flushed out. And let's see what else. We got our valve cover go. We already re-stripped it, and we're recoating it right now with a base coat silver metallic. It's like a silver metallic, right? Yeah, it's like a silver metallic. It's the base coat right before we spray a red anodized color. We'll see how that's going to come out in a second. So, just we did run into a few problems trying to locate all the bolts. It did take a while. I'm sorry we didn't show us installing most of this stuff, but I know there's plenty of it on YouTube, so we really didn't want to bore you with any of that. So we did also install this with a new gasket. So good for you, Jericho.
Which one?
This one.
Yay!
Cool. We got once again our RSX Type S oil pump upgrade on. That is cool. I did say I was going to weld the dash 10. The dash 10 in our kit is actually aluminum, unfortunately. I need steel because our oil pan is steel, so I cannot weld aluminum to steel. So once again, that set us back again just a little. No worries. Something we picked up. And what else we got going on? MazWorks, huh? MazWorks. So yeah, we are just gonna be running the log type, like I said, just something just plain and simple. I really like the quality on their flanges here. Look at that. It lines up perfect with the ports on the head. See that? Wow, cool. Very nice. Cool. So, oh, also, you know what? I'm going to go show them your paint job.
Sure.
Let me turn on the flash here. We go. Go see. They're stepping on frogs in there. Let's go have a look here. We've been doing with the engine bay. Let's see how shiny it is. Very nice. All the haze running by the dirt, the dust. Cool. It's gonna look really nice after we get that engine all finished up and get it on in there. Getting there. So we did get our slave cylinder already. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is, right here, right on top. Slave cylinder. We installed our clutch fork. We're just waiting for the release bearing. And we need to just pick up some bolts real quick for the bell housing, which shouldn't be a problem. And yeah, we're just pretty much in the reassembly process right now. So we are in our final days and final chapters and final episodes of the Starion initial build. So we can finally get this thing out of there and we get that other car in here.
Ooh.
I'm dying to work on that other car.
Yeah.
Hey, what is the other car? Do you know?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Still a mystery to me.
It's still a mystery. So, once again, I figured that I'll make a video and reveal the mystery car after we hit 300 subscribers, and we are almost there. We're about 9 or maybe 10 subscribers away. So, please once again like, subscribe, leave any comment you have below, or let your hate flow. And next time you will see this, it will be 100% complete and pretty much ready for reinstallation into the Starion. So everybody have a good night, and we'll see you again soon.